Hey guys, welcome back to a particularly special episode of Streets of Rogue. It is the first video going up on the channel that is using my new temporary and almost just idiotic camera setup, as you can see, making eye contact at least a little bit. I basically downloaded this free app on the iTunes store. It's called IV Cam, and it works. You can turn your iPhone or I think it's Android, all that kind of stuff. You can turn it into a webcam and use that to stream video straight to OBS Studios, that kind of stuff. I'm also testing out Streamlabs. I've been using that to stream, which I'll talk about a little bit more in a second. And I'm trying to see how it works with recording. There's some differences about it that I'm getting used to. Man, I want to get a win so bad. Maybe Doctor? No kills is tough. We'll go Doctor. Let's try Doctor. Yeah, so I recently started streaming. It was about 3 days ago. I started by playing a game called Quantum League. I talked about it a little bit in I think it was probably the Dicey Dungeons video. But essentially the game's kind of, can I get behind you enough to, I'm trying to time this well so I don't have to cause any, well, okay. You get mad if I go in here? No? We good? Okay. I can't chloroform a dude who's asleep? Yes, you can. Okay, I just had the timer. Alright. Yeah, they just fell out, or fell asleep. Yeah, so like, you basically, it's got like this time loop functionality. It's like an innovative first-person shooter where your teammates are kind of your past versions of yourself. So, you know, like when you do like time runs and stuff like Mario Kart, and you'd be able to like see like the ghost version of yourself, like previously completing the run. It's that same kind of concept, except like say like, so it's like 1v1 or 2v2. Say like in the first 15-second round, my guy gets killed by the enemy. Oh, come on. That, like, who would even walk there? That button was purely there for me. Yeah, in the first round, I get killed. If I can... Okay, I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill you. Yeah, just really, really tough start here. If I can kill them before they kill if my second life can kill his first life before the first life kills my first guy, then my first life can continue shooting. And it's an absolutely wild game. If you're interested in like what it has to offer, you can either look up other videos or you can check the VOD on my Twitch channel. Just a little bit of a plug there. The video is still up. I'm gonna trank you. So if you want to check that out, I definitely recommend it. It was a really great first stream. Had a lot of people show up, a lot of people that I know came and hung out for a while. And then a couple hours later, me and two of my friends hopped on, what's it called? Valorant, and I checked that out for the first time. That game was also just a total blast. A lot of fun playing with friends, and I learned a lot because, yeah, like I said, it was the first time I'd ever played it. Just gonna take him out, and yeah, it was a good time. Just gonna bust this up. But I'd been trying to find a way, because I feel like this stream is much more fun and official when you have a webcam, and I was trying to figure something out. I had plenty of friends offer to bring me some, and the timing just didn't work out, so I tried to figure something else out, and this is what I found, a free app on iPhone that lets you do it. And the only negative is that it just absolutely lights your phone up, or my phone. My phone was on fire after that first stream that I did it, so I've been a little nervous about continuing the thing, but I think for like shorter videos, it really won't be that big of a deal to check it out. Let's go Nimble Fingers. It's always just a good one in my opinion. But I do like having the webcam. It's interesting. You guys can look at me, be disappointed in myself when I make a horrible play, or I can roll my eyes to initiate the idea that I'm saying something sarcastic, and maybe I'll prevent myself from people taking some of my jokish comments a little too seriously. You know, I mean, it's stuff that happens. Maybe. Okay, honestly, I thought that they were gonna notice that too. If I can lose this cop, I can really, I can just get this guy, and that'll be a really easy mission. God, you're fast. You are lightning quick. Yeah, but streaming's been fun. I checked out Quantum League. I played Valorant a few times. Did some Warzone. I've streamed a lot over the past couple days. and then I recently played some Planet Coaster as well. Yeah, so I've been having a good time with that. So if you guys are looking for just like more like content or whatever, you can go ahead and check out the stream. It's also just funny with guns like, oh, they had to reorganize the order. It's gonna make this even harder. Okay, 3 seconds. Dude, Doctor's so good. Okay. Had to take out his whole squad, but it was totally worth it. Speaking of streaming, I got into an I wouldn't say argument. There was disagreement there, but it was kind of just like more expressing opinions. Essentially, my dad hopped in the stream, and I think I've maybe brought it up a few times, or you might have noticed just based off of, like, watching the videos. I try to keep the videos PG because I realize that anybody could be watching it, and I mark the videos that they're not for like kids because they're not, but like just in case, you know, I try to keep it PG. I've said like I think one cuss word in a video, and it was like another word for butt, if you know what I mean. And I don't think it's just a personal thing that I'd prefer to keep it clean. It's not the end of the world if I mess up. I haven't like scrapped the video because of course. This is gonna be a tough one, especially to get the other button after marking or getting this guy on my tail. Okay, it's not going horribly. Okay, actually that worked out like very, very well. And so today my dad was in stream. I'm a little bit, oh god, more laid back about it on stream. I don't cuss, but sometimes people I play, or I try not to cuss, but sometimes people I play with are a little bit more vulgar, and it's fine, genuine, it's fine. But I said it wasn't, in my opinion, not a cuss word. If you know this might alienate the audience a little bit. If you know the concept of taking the Lord's name in vain, I did that. I said G or JC, you know? And I honestly, I don't personally consider that a cuss word. I just think it is something that kind of insults some particularly religious people, which I know because I come from a very, very religious family. And he was surprised and he started texting me about it. And I understood his argument. He said, I need to be careful because you never know like what's gonna lose your job in the future. And he's like, you know, haven't you seen all the people like in the news like losing their job for saying like bad stuff on Twitter and that kind of stuff? And I thought it was an interesting argument, but I kind of completely disagreed. Like, I don't know. I can't think of a instance that I know personally where somebody publicly lost a job because they said that, or because like they said like just like a bad word. You know what I mean? I guess like it's kind of more of like not getting hired in the first place is kind of a better idea. And I'm careful enough. Those VODs are gonna get like deleted just because I feel like I'm gonna want to rotate the stream videos out a little bit more, not like clutter up the feed too much. But yeah, so the videos you won't even be able to find them for very long. But I don't know. I feel like when people like, I think my dad was confusing it with kind of like the concept of cancel culture, which I think personally is a bit much in a lot of the things that they do. I think sometimes it works out for the better and bad people get punished for doing things wrong, but I think a lot of times people do take it too far. But most of the time when they get like canceled for that kind of stuff, it's for being like racist or homophobic or sexist. And I'm not like literally, that's not something that even, I'm not like trying to like brag, I don't even know if it's bragging, but it's not even something that comes into my head when I'm on like stream or anything like that. I'm very confident that I'm not going to say anything that I would worry like offends. Oh, I wish I would have just waited because I'm gonna have to, oh come on dude, it's a bit much. Yeah, I'm not worried about saying anything sexist, racist, homophobic on the stream because I'm not sexist, racist, or homophobic. So I just thought it was an interesting topic. Like, if we get to the point where saying like, you know, I'm not, I don't know, it's weird. I put myself in a weird spot where I'm saying it's not a cuss word, but I'm also not saying it just because I'm trying to keep these videos as wholesome as possible. But, oh, the fire automatically presses the button. You know, it's just an interesting topic to me, so I thought it'd be interesting to bring up. Gotta get this last button here. I don't know. I'm not worried about losing a job. Like, we talk about it a lot in like a lot of my classes. Like, to be careful with that kind of stuff. And I think I am careful enough to be safe. But yeah, if we do get to the point where saying the things that I've said one time on stream is going to destroy my career 10 years from now, I think we've already taken it too far anyways, personally. But it's a personal opinion. I think that is a very personal thing. I think I know people in my family personally who, if they heard me say that on stream, they wouldn't disown me, but they would be like, come on, think about it. And I'm like, I don't know, man. There are people who are doing things that are way worse than that in a religious sense. Let's go with mobsters, because I'm planning on getting that far this time. I am. It's gonna happen. That kind of should get punished before that. Like, I don't know. I'm not worried about saying that one time and getting struck by lightning when there are murderers running free. You know what I mean? But that's kind of what I've been up to. Streaming. I think streaming has been like a lot of fun. People have been enjoying it. I've like been talking to people who I haven't talked to in forever, because I like posted it on my Snapchat, and then some like old friends who I hadn't seen in a long time popped in, started chatting, hanging out, and that was really fun. Yeah, it's just a good time, you know. I'm trying to keep I think the tough thing there is like getting games that are gonna appeal to like that specific audience that are drawing like stream-wise, which it's more people that I know personally, and I know that most of them don't love like roguelites, and I thought that I honestly thought that Quantum League was a good first game to start with, because it was kind of like I want to say like a compromise almost, where the game is like, I did not know that was a real grenade. I almost got my first kill there. Where the game, do I have any? Yeah, I haven't killed anybody. Where the game is, it's a shooter, which a lot of like for example, my dad, and yeah, just the fact that like, that's a hilarious concept. The fact that I can play a video game on stream where I'm like murdering people, and then the second like I say a bad word, I'm at risk of I don't think I'm at risk of losing my career, but just that concept is interesting. Yeah, I just know like most of the people watching the stream aren't going to be interested in like a Binding of Isaac or something like that. So I've been looking for stuff that interests me, because I play a lot of first-person shooters, but I prefer doing something that's like interesting and unique. And so Quantum League had like a combination of all the stuff I was looking for, and it was a good start. And then Valorant was fun because it was a game I'd never played before, and I always like experiencing kind of. Ooh, that was a bad play. I need to destroy this, and this guy is. Can I wake people up? Because that guy is absolutely toast. We're getting our first kill on this floor. Try not to make it two. This is tough. Like, it's gonna be 2 kills almost certainly. Come on, buddy. At least get over here. I don't want to hurt you. Just fall asleep over here. He was probably gonna be the most likely of getting hit by that. Okay, well, I don't want to run you back over here. The bomb, so I wanted to use my thing on him, so he just for sure goes down. It's gonna be tough to hit this without nuking 2 people, but has to be done. This is not an optional mission. These cops are just in big trouble. Just go now. I mean, it's hard to time it because they're moving, and then there's the 7-second timer. This might have been perfect. I killed 1. Yeah, honestly, okay, I timed that really well. So let's get out of here just so we can keep it safe. Oh, I meant to teleport here. Yeah, we've been minimizing the kills. It's going pretty well. Minimizing just like chaos in general. I think we're keeping it pretty safe. So yeah, not sure what I'm gonna be streaming next. Planet Coaster was interesting. It's like going in blind to that was a little risky, because it's not only am I going in without knowing anything, it's also just a game that generally I'm like a game genre really that I'm just abysmal at. So oh no, get out. I'm gonna need some bullets. How am I gonna go about this? Okay. I'm gonna EMP in this door when I run around here. If if I can hit it correctly. Okay. That at least cleared up that entrance. I'm gonna just try to lose these guys now. I'm out of stun or tranq bullets. Go this way. Might be able to shake them. Of course, I didn't shake the guy who's got the gun. Okay. Let's see what we got going over here before I go and finish that mission. Let's definitely try and talk to this guy first. Maybe I can even just bribe him. Yeah, you can have that for sure. It's not something I'm too worried about. I honestly am more nervous about using that because I might crush somebody. Neutralize. This is 100% knock. Let him turn around. Dang it. I'm not good at timing this. Come on, man. I need you just to take it a little slower. I was spamming the button. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? You're gonna hate this. Oh, he keeps looking at me. That's tough. At least I can lose him. I was hoping paralyzed meant he would have to stare me in the eyes as I snuck behind him and hit him with a chloroform rag. Okay. Gotta operate some buttons down here. Won't be easy, but... Okay. That, just what are you doing, man? What are you going for? You're getting paralyzed. It's a really intense sentence. You're going to sleep. No, 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 no. Okay. She clipped the edge. See if we can't EMP this, maybe. Oh, EMP, it doesn't even blow up the door. It just takes the bomb off. That is delightful. Just investigate, yeah. 99. I'll take that. Okay. Keep it going. Okay, over here we got... Just, this is... He's pissing me now, isn't he? Maybe just to open the door into the dizzy grenade and then... Okay, yeah, there you go. That worked out well. Just want to avoid the camera. Fortunately, I don't have any more EMP grenades. Jeez. Okay, okay. Same thing here. Another personal kid. Okay, let's get to this. There's got to be a computer around here somewhere, right? Oh, it's on the. Got to get through the other entrance. I could try and disarm this. You know what? I have enough of a. I did not expect that would hit me. Honestly, I thought I would be able to get away in time, but I have enough of a cushion in terms of the. Oh, come on, dude. Really? In terms of like the lack of people killed. That. Okay, okay. Come on, dial in. I was playing so good, and now I'm really slipping up. Let's go to the shopkeeper over here. It's really, yeah. I think I even have a fridge already. That's pretty good. Nice. Okay, I'm playing this a little careful, a little focused, because dude, it's been so long I've been playing this game and I have not gotten the solo win. Dude, enemies running away during battle seems good because then I could scare them into getting chloroformed. The best part about having this camera is that it's like motivated me to keep my room clean. And I don't know, it's not like pristine right now, but it's good enough. I mean, I made my bed, you know. You want to be presentable, yeah. I'd hate to lose a job in the future if somebody looks in my webcam and notices that I don't know how to clean my room. I'm joking. In jest. It wasn't really an argument with my dad. It's just, you know, we're both equally stubborn. So I don't know if he really got my points, and I'm under the... Oh god. No. How am I going to get out of this one? Please. Oh, I'm dead. Jeez, dude. Oh, dude, I thought I was playing so well there. Okay. I'm running it back. Same character. Oh, that is so disappointing. I think the biggest mistake there was not staying stocked up on trank darts. Jeez, dude. Oh, that one hurts. I thought I was doing so well there. It hurts. Like, this game, once you stop, like, or once you make a mistake on a run, and you lose 21 or 20 minutes in, if I say I win this run, the run will probably be, or the video is going to be like an hour and 20 minutes long. So, you're getting tranked. I just need your item, basically. If I can lose this guy, that'd be dope. They're literally the most determined people ever. Loop around. Grab that. Ditch this dude. Please just get away from me. Go back on, dude. It's not worth it. Knock on the door. One day I'll learn how to do that easily, but for now it's going to take multiple tries. We're going speedrun. I think this is a good character for speedrun because it gives you a lot of outs that are efficient for taking out missions. The big quest specifically is not hard. Like if you're doing well, it's really not hard to get, and it doesn't take time. I guess sometimes you can't really cut corners, which kind of takes more time, but I feel like often it ends up manifesting in a way where I save some time. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with that. Honestly, I guess it wasn't necessary. I honestly thought that the dude would notice me. Okay, he's gonna notice this at least. Can I put the accuracy thing on my trank? Yeah. I really like that. You can put like suppressors on random stuff and accuracy mods on whatever you want. Like, there's not many limits in the customization for this game. Okay, what are we doing with you? We're rescuing you. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Yes, I mean, I'm literally just knocking one dude out. See, like, these kind of missions, it's literally just like, it's a cakewalk for the doctor. That sounds like a good, like, catchphrase for a TV show doctor or something like that. You know? Keep walking here. Another thing I wanted to talk about, if you are into rap music and you have not listened to the new Run the Jewels album or Run the Jewels in general, I can't even explain how much you're missing out, dude. Especially this last album, it might be my personal favorite. So this is Run the Jewels 4. Basically, it's a rap duo. Killer Mike and LP. Basically, LP is like he's a famous rapper, but I think a lot of people know him might know him more for his like production, which is personally he's a fantastic rapper, but that even beyond that, this dude is just an insane producer. And then Killer Mike is a huge activist, rapper, all that kind of stuff. And I think, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, something more than that maybe, they decided to team up, form Run the Jewels, and they just make insane, they basically pump out endless bangers. I think they are they consistently make songs that are just like made for trailers. Like, I think if you haven't like actively went out of your way to listen to Run the Jewels, you've almost certainly heard their music in a trailer, because I mean, legend has it. I'm trying to think of, oh dude, oh buddy, yes, very, very good call. I don't know, off the top of my head, it's kind of tough to think about it, but just so many other songs appear. I mean, it's really, if you listen to the songs, they're just like perfect for like action movies and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, this new album is insane. There is, like, obviously the time of releasing this video, we're still at a pretty extreme turning point in American history, world history, I would say, in terms of racial prejudice, injustice, and police reform, or reform, maybe like restructuring, reassigning roles kind of thing, you know. I can really just teleport from in this moment. That's so nice. And this album is so perfectly timed. I think calling it perfectly timed it's almost taking away from certain concepts. Like, I saw people when the song, so there is a verse on the song "Walking in the Snow," which is just absolutely like an incredible banger with a haunting verse from Killer Mike, where he basically Killer Mike is a black male from Atlanta, I think from Atlanta, and there's a verse where he's rapping about like his personal experiences with the cops and in general like the African American experience with the cops and that kind of stuff. And he says something about what? Oh, honestly did not even. Okay, they're turning against each other. This is gonna be a little tough. If I can. Oh, I really don't want to kill you guys. Oh, they're like on top of each other. And yeah, so he's rapping about that, and he says something about a cop choking out the life of a person, and their last words being "I can't breathe," which, if you don't know like what that's referring to, I have no idea. I guess you have no access to the internet. Somehow, the first thing you've ever watched online is my personal YouTube video. What am I getting attacked by the cops for? What did I do to you guys? I don't understand. A little on the nose for the current conversation. But so he says "I can't breathe," which is of course I'm referring to George Floyd's last words, and people have been calling that prophetic, which personally I think that is almost like a dangerous mindset, which basically what I'm saying is like to call it prophetic is to like act as if, because he recorded the verse in like late 2019, and that's basically calling it prophetic is like saying that it hasn't happened all the time, right? So like it's the same thing as people who call "This Is America" a prophetic song. No, he wasn't writing that predicting the future. He was writing that talking about what was happening literally every single day. But at least it's in perfect time to be almost like the soundtrack of a revolution for a lot of people. And you got like great verses about that, like, and I think basically a lot of their appeal is that they do have like these incredible songs that are just like trap bangers that can appear in like any action movie or anything like that, and then they have like some of the most complex, heartfelt, conceptual tracks that cover like things that like it's just you don't hear like in music. Or I mean, you don't hear, but in like a lot of like popular music, at least, when you are focusing on like a specific sound and like a specific vibe, people kind of sacrifice a lot of these kind of ideas to I don't even know what I want to do here. The button's this way. Oh, that's such a slip up. Okay, well, still worked out. And then we're just gonna teleport on out of here. And they rap about stuff that's just really like human, and like my personal favorite song on the whole entire album is whole entire, like that's a common phrase, but why say whole entire, you know what I mean, is "A Few Words of the Firing Squad," which I like, it literally feels like they're like sitting on their knees getting ready to be taken out by a firing squad, and these are their final words. Like they absolutely nail the vibe of that, and they're like reflecting on life and just like the current political state. Like Killer Mike talks about like losing his mother and how that's like affected him, and it's just like these guys are some of the best, and can't recommend them enough. They've had like 4 albums over the past 4 or 6 years or something. I don't know when Run the Jewels 1 came out. But if you're looking for rap music and you haven't listened to their music, I can't recommend it enough. These dudes are insane. They get some great features. 2 Chainz comes in on this album with a good verse. I mean, the guy's obviously been around forever, so you like know what to expect at a point. He really brought a lot of life into it. It's funny. It's like interesting. And why are you mad at me? I guess, I mean, you saw the dead body, but I mean, a sleep body. Just go to sleep. Your days are numbered. You can run, but your days are numbered. I'd like ammo machine, ATM, clone machine. Not seeing the ammo machine on this map. Probably just haven't ran into it yet. Dude, can't recommend it enough. It's super good. Other music I've been listening to recently, The new, this is definitely a turn, in my opinion, in terms of, I just gotta run through this. Quality, in my opinion. I listened to a little bit of the new Lil Yachty record, which not personally, just not a huge Lil Yachty fan. Never, I don't. It's just never like really resonated with me that much. But I will say, the song that has Lil Yachty, Tyler the Creator, A$AP Rocky, and Tierra Whack is just, it's really dope. The Tokyo Drift sample, it's called TD, like talking about Tokyo Drift. The sample on the song is so perfect. A lot of them like hit the flow so well. Oh, dude. No. Not like this. Not like this. You're going to sleep, and I'm getting you right. Like, it's that simple. And Tierra Whack is another, like, if you haven't heard of her, that wouldn't surprise me. She has, like, songs that are, like, kind of smaller. Not many people have heard of her necessarily, but she's on the come up for sure, and I think she's definitely getting more popular. She was featured on, like, the new Beyonce produced and, like, mainly, like, written, did I kill somebody there? I guess not. Lion King record. And, yeah, her verse on this, just, I especially like his new stuff. I really like Tyler the Creator's new music. A$AP Rocky, yeah, he's a good rapper, but I think his personal stuff I can give or take a lot of time. Lil Yachty, again, you know, but they're all not veterans, but definitely big names nowadays. And the fact that Tierra Whack came in and dropped by far just the best verse, absolutely killer beat or killer flow. It's insane. Really impressive, really funny. It's just more great music without a doubt. You know what? I don't know why I was gonna put him to sleep. I got a bad vibe from him. What do you think this is? If it's cyanide, I'm in trouble. Okay. Left trigger decided that I was not standing in the right position. Okay, hit him with the double crank. Didn't really want to do that, but... Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, no, it's happening again. I got poison. We're out of here, boys. This has happened at the end of every episode, but you just haven't been able to see it till now. So just look at the bright side. All right, thank you guys for checking out the video. Sorry it's short. Sorry I suck. Sorry I choked two relatively. That first run, I think I probably could have taken somewhere if I would have just thought out that initial room. Hope you guys like the addition of the cam. If you saw the situation, it's literally 3 textbooks stacked up against my second monitor with the camera just looking right at me. I'm doing my best to make the presentational quality of the videos better. We'll be back tomorrow, and check out the stream. Check out all the links in the description if you're trying to help with the BLM movement. I'm just trying to do my part. You know, obviously there's everybody in the world who knows more than me, but I've at least found a link that I personally feel has enough information that it can provide people with their way to help the cause. Hopefully everybody had a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.